Hello, welcome to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In this video I make some modifications to my tool height setting gauge. I replace the washer and spacer with a larger diameter disc to give a better location for the tool tip. So let's go into the workshop and see how we make it. This is my tool setting gauge. The way this works, this dial indicator just fits into this block. On the top of the block there's a washer, locking screw here to lock the dial indicator. You put this on your compound slide, set it to 0, put the tool in the tool holder on the lathe, turn the tool holder around until the tool tip fits under the lip, hire the tool until the dial indicator just starts to move. As soon as the dial indicator moves, you know that the tool is set at the tool height for the lathe. The problem I have with this, it doesn't overhang enough to get the tool under the lip. So I want to make a bigger lip and replace the washer and the bush. I've made this special washer. This fits on the dial indicator with this spacer already built in, and that goes straight into the holder and you can lock it up with a thumb screw. You place that on your compound slide, 0 the dial indicator. Now I've got a wider flat for the tool to locate on. I've just put this piece of steel in the 4-jaw chuck. It already has an 8mm hole drilled in the end. I might be able to use that for the little project today. So the first thing I want to do is make sure it's running true. So I'll just check that it's running true. These from 0 to there is 1,000. So this is running less than 1,000. I'll just check on the board. This is the small adapter we made a few weeks ago. It's running out about 3,000. This is my height setting block. I just want to make sure that with the pin in the middle, this knob misses the outside. There's a couple of more, say another mil off there. That should fit there with the clearance for this thumb screw. That's the brass collar, so I need the OD of this to be the same as this brass collar. $11, $10.89, $10.90 on the original. I've changed the tool from a roughing tool to this smaller tool. Let's see if I can get a better finish now. Now I want to put a chamfer on this edge. I'll set my compound slide to 40 degrees. Reset my compound slide just to take this edge off. So I'll set it up now to about 65. Now because I want to part this off, this end, I've got this new parting off tool. This is a 3mm tip. And you see if I part that off there, I've hardly got anything left, so I want to move back another couple of mil on here and part this off. So to do that I've put the roughing tool back in and I'll take off some on this diameter to this. So now I should get my parting off tool there, and hopefully this is going to be close. Whether I've got the depth, at least I know there's an 8mm hole in, so I should be able to do it. I'm just setting my parting off tool square because the easiest way is to put a square on the side of the chuck. Just bring it in. Lock it up. I've slowed the speed down to about 210 RPM. The problem I have, this is getting a lot of vibration, so I'm parting it off in 2 stages to relieve the pressure on the tool. Move the tool across a bit, going on the other side. What I've done now is I've taken a piece of steel bar and just machined a 1 degree taper, and then the piece I've parted off I've just pushed on the taper so I can face the back off. I'll just polish the face flat on some emery cloth on a flat surface, and that's finished. And this is the finished part. The marks on it won't interfere with the reading because this diameter is bigger, so it's only the outside edge that I'm using. As long as the outside edge is clear and flat, this goes on the top. The dial indicator fits onto that. Lock that up. That goes on your tool post, ready for use. I'll show you how the tool setting gauge works. When you fit a tool into your tool holder, you need to adjust it to centre height. So you put the tool in your tool holder, slacken off the tool holder and rotate it round so it's over the flat part of your compound slide. Put the dial indicator on with the 0 at 0. Move the clamp on just slightly so you can still lift the tool. Wind the tool up, and as soon as the tool touches the lip of the face, it will move the dial in. So it's just moving there. Take that off. The tip of this tool is set on centre line. That's it for today. I hope that was useful, and we'll see you next time on Enots Engineering.